Well, first, Junho, Mira, and Sarah, I think we could probably cut this up and, share it. A piece for Gretchen Wieners, right? Seriously, that's pretty ridiculous. When I found out I'd be giving this speech, I was sure I didn't have anything profound or worthwhile to say. I'm pretty sure that's still true. But it's an honor to be in front of all of you today, so I'll continue to babble up here for a few more minutes and just cross my fingers that it turns out okay. What I do know is that each of us has put ourselves in a tremendous position with regards to the future, but certainly we did not get here alone. Parents, friends, and family members have hoisted us up and let us stand on their shoulders to see what we could grab. And I'd imagine that each of us could name a number of instructors or administrators on this campus that have gone the extra mile, and in some way, their efforts have certainly helped us get here today. All of these people have played a critical role in helping each of us, well, get one of these funny-looking hats with a tassel that dangles in your face. I'd venture it's probably worth thanking them at some point this weekend. Aside from good fortune and the help of others, I imagine there is something else that has allowed each of us to be in this enviable position today. Likely, we each have a not so insignificant amount of dedication, focus, and determination. I mean, it's either that or you're just crazy smart and you've never had to try in school. For those of you that identify as such, because I know there are probably some of you out there, respectfully, I hate you. But don't take it offensively. My slight animosity is only a reflection of jealousy. So either way, whether you see yourself as a laid-back genius or a hardworking person of average intelligence, I have to believe that the skill sets we've developed throughout our college careers will take us far. The honors that we celebrate today seem as though they ought to be evidence of such. So if, for the moment at least, we are confident that doors will be open to us as we move forward, we must now ask, what are we moving towards? This, of course, is perhaps the most daunting question for any recent college graduate. It certainly is for me. You see, I've spent 17 years of my life playing soccer. It's the only world I know, and most of the time, I've really liked it that way. Can't read with blurry eyes. But I stand before you relatively unsure of how many weeks or months are left in my playing career. So these days I often find myself longing for the direction and consistency, the predictability that soccer once offered. To wake up each morning and go to sleep each night and spend every moment in between knowing exactly what you're pursuing. Believe me, it's just the greatest pleasure that anyone could ever know. Admittedly, it can also be the greatest burden, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. With that in mind, I'm going to ask a lot of you now. To every graduate in the room, do something meaningful with your life. Of course, if you first need to go home and lay on the floor with your dog for a week, right? Or travel around Europe with friends, or work minimum wage at the movie theater, serving popcorn, do that. You deserve time to breathe, relax, and just exist momentarily without the constant pressures of the future. You deserve time to figure out what's next if you don't already know. I certainly hope each one of us is so privileged that we might have at least a brief opportunity to do that. But once you decide to move forward in life, whatever you do next, please let it mean something. Do something that matters to the world because it needs you to live a big, purposeful life. And more than anything, I hope you do something that matters to you, because living like that is just the greatest thing you could ever hope to do with your life. Good luck.